Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Spring Fever. It is me, XFL, CFL, USFL, XLeague, Jim, joined as always by my lovely co-host, just battling through it right now. Absolutely just a soldier of the moment. It's Uncle Rico. Eric, my man.
Just here for the people, dude. I'm here. Battling a cough, battling a throat infection, battling everything. Just here.
You have actual throat infection?
I have bronchitis.
That sucks.
You know what? It could be worse, though, my man. Could be worse. So
you could also have kidney stones.
Unfortunately, gratefully, I do not have kidney stones right now. So, it could always be worse. It was worse over the weekend, but you know what? I survived. I'm here, ready to talk a little XLeague. Little CFL, ready to get dirty with you, man.
Little XLeague, little CFL. We got some picks coming your way. It's going to be a nice, light episode for everybody. But we're starting off. We got a little XFL news. So McAfee decided that he was going to interview the Vegas coach. We have the interview right here. It's just a quick little 2 minutes.
Team are you the head coach for at the XFL?
Going to be the Vegas team. We're gonna show our colors and all that stuff next week. We're going to give our name next week, but it's going to be the Vegas team.
Oh, it's a good name.
We got the best. I think. We got a nice name, and I think we got the best uniforms in the league.
Ooh, that's a big deal. Hey, that's a big deal for people picking which team they're going to be a fan of.
That's the first thing I look at.
Who's got the nicest shit? All right, seems like they had a good name too. You might build an entire brand. Are you GM as well? Because I remember the last XFL head coach also GM. Is that real?
Well, we got a DPP, which is kind of like our GM.
And that's basically the gist of it. So we're getting the names, we're getting the color schemes, we're getting the good stuff coming up. God, it's coming next week. I'm when I heard the news, I got bricked up. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Got a little excited.
I got very, very excited. Like Rod Woodson kind of said it right there. You gotta, if you're gonna have a team in Vegas, they have to have a sick logo, right?
They have to have a great logo, great logo, great name, great team colors. It's got to be tight because, I mean, honestly, there's nothing going on in Las Vegas. You know what I mean? There'll be the Knights, and we've seen and there's the Raiders too. I totally forgot about the Raiders, but
dude, Vegas is getting everything. Vegas are getting the Athletics now too.
The Athletics are going there too.
I think so. I bet they are.
And the NBA.
WNBA, NBA wants a team there. They have an arena team already.
So, yeah. I mean, it's got to be
I'm excited
tight.
because
there'll definitely be a market there for it.
I'm just super happy that Vegas is getting a team because it makes a good excuse for me to travel out to Vegas twice next spring.
Look at you, dude.
So I'm going to have a couple 4-day weekends.
Those are always the most funnest weekends, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
It's going to be incredible. Speaking of incredible, though, so Saturday, not only, it's just going to be a busy day for me. Obviously, you and me are going to be on the College Football Tailgate morning show every week, Saturday, 8 a.m. God's time, Central Time. Be there or just go fuck yourself. Also, though, God, I hope you're feeling better because, man, do you have a slog. Kansas, Duke, the stream, it's happening Saturday. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be electric.
We got some guests, we got some people lined up to come on, talk a little football with us. Gambling, everything gambling. I mean,
game day be damned.
We will
be covering the game that everyone cares about.
Fox Sports 1. I mean, got us. Who would have thought both these teams would be undefeated?
Not I, and I am legit sweating this Kansas to make a bowl game bet.
I know, dude. Sometimes Uncle Rico just sees stuff, dude. Uncle Rico be damned.
How about Kansas? How about Kansas and Vanderbilt already hitting their win totals too?
That's great. It's great. It's phenomenal to see teams that have historically struggled getting home with their totals.
But this is not a college football show. Also Saturday, though, that night and probably also Friday night. I'm going to be dead this weekend. I will be streaming the XLeague games. I'm going to be on my Twitch, twitch.tv/XFL Gym. You can find me watching all of the XLeague games late into the night. I will stream every game.
Dude, it's a Herculean effort.
That's Friday night and Saturday night from, I don't know, 1 p.m. Japan time on Friday, which I can only imagine. What is that here? I have the conversion right here. So right now it is 8:37 God's time, Central Time.
Yes.
It is 10:37 in the morning there.
It's 14 hours.
So it's a 14-hour difference. So 1 p.m. would be what time here?
It would be 3 a.m. No, it would be 11.
It would be 11. So from 11 p.m. till whenever the game's finished, probably like 1 or 2 in the morning, I will be watching XLeague Friday and Saturday night.
But are you going to be Wims if you just pass out?
If I pass out, I pass out. It wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't be the first time I passed out on stream. I think when I did the Memorial Day drunken stream, I passed out on stream for like 6 hours.
Yeah, I turned in every time I turned into that, you were sleeping.
Yeah, that was a stretch of it. But we have XLeague games coming up. And as degenerate gamblers, and as this being a gambling show, what better thing to do than I decide to come up with lines? If the bookies aren't going to give us lines for these XLeague games, I'm going to make them my damn self. This is a trial by combat, trial and error going on here. So game number 1, it's the all Mitsubishi Lions versus IBM Big Blue. Eric, I set the line at Big Blue IBM minus 26.5.
I'll lay the points.
That's probably smart. The Lions are really, really bad. That line might creep up. When I tweet them out on Friday morning our time, that might creep up all the way to 28.
Anything under 28 is a buy for me.
Fukuoka Suns versus Fujitsu Frontiers. I got the Frontiers minus 41.
It's a lot of points, but you know what? You got to take it.
Yeah, these Saturday games, these Friday evening games at our time, I'm worried they're all going to be blowouts because I have the Deers, my beloved Deers, up next versus the Panasonic Impulse. I have the Impulse. I have it wrong. I had it minus 19. I'm going to move that to minus. I just set that completely wrong. Minus 27.5.
Under 28, I'll take them.
The September, though, these games are interesting. The Asahi Beer versus the Nojima Sagamihara. Definitely pronounced that wrong. I have Nojima minus 7.5.
I'll take the points. I'll take the plus 7.5.
You'll take the beer. I mean, Asahi is a great beer. Why wouldn't you take that?
Yeah. Yep.
Next up, we have the Asahi Beverage versus Tokyo Gas. This was tough. So Beverage is new into the XLeague Super, but Tokyo Gas is, for like the last however many years, has been the bottom team. So I have the Beverage minus 3. This might creep all the way down to 2.5.
I'll take the plus 3.
Yeah, I might take Tokyo on the money line too. And last, but certainly not least, it's the Elecom Kobe Phoenix versus the Obik Seagulls. I got Obik minus 7.5.
I'll take over.
I think Kobe's a live dog.
I'll take the minus 7.5, my friend.
Okay, I respect that move. That's XLeague. That's XFL. USFL has been making moves. They've been signing free agents. They've been going nuts with that. But I want to take like a look before the season and just do like a deep dive into all the free agents. I don't want to just sprinkle them in as they come.
Yeah,
we already talked about Larry Fedora not being there.
Yeah, which is bad news. I like that guy.
I do too. I wonder what he's doing with his life and just in general. But now to the league that is in the precipice. I fucked it up. I'm done. I'm done being intense. It's the CFL. We're at week 16 of the CFL right now.
Which is absolutely insane.
It's fucking bananas. It's another 3-game week, another short week. But man, some of these games were hard to pick. They were hard, dude. So first off, September 23rd, Hamilton Tiger Cats versus the Montreal Alouettes. Tiger Cats coming off of a banger of a game, upsetting the Bombers, giving the Blue Bombers their second loss of the season. Come to Montreal, face off against the Alouettes, the chaos team of the league. The Alouettes are 2.5-point favorites. Minus 140 on the money line, plus 120 for the Tie Cats. Over under set at 52.
You got to fade. I got to fade the Tiger Cats after the win last week. I'll take Montreal minus the 2.5.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Montreal minus 2.5 as well. I guess maybe take the over, but gotta fade it too. It's the letdown of all letdowns, right?
Obviously, you got to play the letdown. You got to take Montreal here minus the 2.5.
Up next on the 24th, part of the doubleheader, Toronto Argonauts versus the Ottawa Red Blacks in Ottawa. Argos minus 2.5. Minus 140 on the money line, plus 120 for the Red Blacks, over under 46.5. It's
Ottawa's getting a home win, my friend. Give me Ottawa plus the 2.5.
not a chance. Not a chance. I'm on the Argos minus 2.5.
Okay. All right.
That's a close enough score that I think I don't think Ottawa wins at home. They just don't. If this was flipped, I'd be on Ottawa money line.
Okay.
I also think Toronto's starting to really separate themselves from the pack.
Yeah.
Silverback's right. It's only two teams have beaten the Bombers. Ticats and the Alouettes right there facing off against each other. It's a banger game. And then last but certainly not least, the rematch of an extremely exciting game last week, an overtime game. The Calgary Stampeders versus the BC Lions. Lions -1 at home. Minus 120 on the money line. Even money on Calgary money line, and over under set at 55.
I'm going to take the Stampeders here plus the 1.
You're going to take the... yeah, so this was basically a coin flip game last week, and I think in the coin flip situation, I want to take the dog.
Yep.
These teams seem very evenly matched, with BC having Vernon Adams back there. Kind of, he's not Nathan Rourke, but he's not what they've had, so he's somewhere in the middle. And I think Calgary matches up really well with them. I like the over in this game. Update, the odds just moved to 52.5 now.
I still take the over.
Yeah, I still take the over. Damn, I got bad lines. I bet this earlier. I bet it at 55. Unlucky for me. Unlucky. But that's how it rolls. So what is your favorite bet of the CFL, my friend?
Montreal minus the 2.5.
That's probably mine too. Boom, right there. If the Stamps win, Bombers clinch second.
Oof.
Big game.
Huge game.
The Bombers are basically already locked into the playoffs, but they'll clinch second with this if the Stamps win. And I assume they're I just assume they're going to get first. They're going to get that bye. I'm not too worried. Both these teams still in the thick of it. They're both neck and neck for who's going to get second and third, I think. So interesting slate of games. That'll do it for us here on Spring Fever. A quick one for you guys. Just being a nice little tight package. We'll be back next week with more Spring Fever. We love you guys. Give us a like, give us a listen, and go tell your friends. Give you a little kiss if you do. Only if you do. So next week, I'll know. I'll give you a kiss then. Bye-bye.